So today what I'm going to bring you guys is my Season 8 settings. So pretty much I'm going to be using these settings for the remainder of Season 8. If I end up changing anything, of course, I'm going to update you guys and make a new video on this. But for now, this is what I'm going to be running for the remainder of Season 8. If you guys end up using any of my settings that I'm about to show you, and they actually do end up helping you guys out, let me know in the comment section what changed. If you're having an easier time, if you're having a harder time, anything like that, let me know in the comment section, and also drop a like if they did end up helping you. All that being said, let's get right into it. Starting off in the gameplay tab, I have interact prompt style on compact, button hints off, crosshair damage feedback off. I actually had this on for the longest time, but I turned it off. If you guys want to try that out, I've made a whole separate video on it. Damage numbers on stacking, ping opacity on default, obituaries on, mini-map rotation on, weapon auto cycle on empty, auto sprint off, double tap to sprint off, incoming damage feedback, 3D, taking damage closest death box menu off, pop-up on, streamer mode off, anonymous mode on disabled, usage sharing enabled, cross-platform play enabled, performance display is on, club invites I have disabled, colorblind mode on Tritonopia. Basically what this does, I've explained this a million times, it feels like. Basically it just, what I use it for is I use it because it turns my red dot to a yellow dot, which I really think is more vibrant. It pops out more on my screen to my eye, I don't know. To a lot of you guys, it might not, but I like Tritonopia. I'm not actually colorblind in real life, so I just use it because, like I said, I like the yellow dot instead of the red dot. Here it is off. You guys can see the squares changing color, and I have it all the way on Tritonopia, the very last one. Subtitles off. Subtitle size is normal, even though I have it off. I guess it's just the default. Enable accessible chat features is off. Convert incoming voice to chat text is off. Moving on to the controller tab, we have button layout. I play on default, but I do use a SCUF controller, which has 2 paddles on the back for me. It goes up to 4, but I only use 2. Basically, it allows me to wall jump and crouch spam pretty much whenever I feel like it without taking off my fingers from the sticks or fingers from the buttons at the top because they're on the back. For those of you that are curious about SCUFs, I highly recommend one. They are pretty expensive though, and they take a lot of time to build, especially during the COVID thing going on. They're just taking forever to come out now. But an alternative to the crouch spam thing anyway, crouch spam really effectively, I would recommend playing on Button Puncher. This pretty much allows you to crouch spam really good with the right stick by holding it down instead of punching with it. So that's what Button Puncher does for you. I know a lot of people that play with this and they play claw, so they don't have to buy a SCUF or anything like that like me. I don't like playing claw. My fingers feel really weird afterwards. I can't really keep it up for that long. A lot of people have played claw for a lot of years, so they got used to it, but I'm not one of those people, which is why I use a SCUF. So Button Puncher, and one more thing in the controller settings that is going to make crouch spamming without a SCUF or without really playing claw really easy. I'm going to show you guys in a few seconds. Stick layout on default, interact/reload button, tap to use and reload, crouch button. I have it on toggle, but if you guys want to use the Button Puncher layout, I would recommend going over to hold instead of toggle. It really makes it easier. It makes a world of a difference, especially when I was testing it out. It really made a night and day difference between crouch spamming really effectively and crouch spamming, you know, every now and again, and it didn't really feel good. But whenever you put it on hold and that button layout, it really feels great. Since I play with a SCUF and I don't need to do any of that, I like to leave it on toggle. I don't like hold with the back paddle. It just feels kind of weird to me. I don't know. Aim button on hold, L2, R2 button dead zones are on none. Basically what that means is if whenever I press down the L2, R2 buttons, it goes instantly pretty much. Like as soon as I push down on it slightly, it just, you know, shoots or aims down. So I really like that. Menu cursor speed, there it is if you guys want to copy that. Look sensitivity on 6. Look sensitivity ADS is on 4. I think at the beginning of Season 7 I was playing on 6.5. If not, during the end I was playing... If not during the end of Season 6, I was playing on 6.5, and a lot of people thought I was still playing on 6.5, but no, I switched it down 1 in the ADS to 4. I felt like this helped me with my long range a lot more, and I also found that if I'm aiming down sight close range, it's a lot stickier to the person, maybe because when you play lower sensitivity, your auto aim just tends to stick more to people since you're already moving pretty slow. But anyways, yeah, 6.4 is what I play on now, not 6.5. I know a lot of you guys were asking me that. Per optic setting, I have it off, but if I turn it on, here it is. I'm pretty sure it's just on default. Everything's on 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, as you guys can see, but I have it off. Response curve on classic, look dead zone on small, movement dead zone small as well. Inverted look off, vibration off. Advanced look controls. I made a video on this, and I really haven't messed around too much with it. I still really want to get down on a really twitchy, like an almost no dead zone feeling, but I really can't seem to nail it. So for now, this is what I have. I don't ever used this in pubs. I've only ever used this in the firing range trying to get used to it, but I just can't seem to get used to it. That's why I have it off pretty much all the time, except when I'm in the firing range. If you guys want to see what I've been working on, if you guys want to see for yourselves, this is what I have right now in the ALC settings. I'm just going to go through it really quick. And in the per optics settings, I have this off as well. This is all default, I'm pretty sure. Moving on to video, brightness is right there. Field of view on 110. A lot of you guys have actually told me in the past how much you didn't notice how big of a difference 110 FOV can be when you go from 70, the default FOV, to 110. I promise you guys, if you guys have never tried this, world of a difference. Sprint view shake on minimal, master volume on 100%, sound effects volume on 100%, dialogue volume 70, music volume 0, lobby music volume 0, disable voice chat, and convert incoming voice to chat text is off. There you guys go. Those are my season 8 settings. This is pretty much what I'm going to be using, like I said at the beginning, throughout the entire season. Unless I change something up, I'm going to make an updated one, which I don't think I'm going to because I really like what my settings are right now. Unless I really want to mix something up, like I said, I'll update you guys with a brand new video. As a tactical.
While getting shot at by a million people.
Literally. Unmatched.
Very useful. Very tactical.
Attention. First blood.
Oh, Father, give me sight. First blood.
Round 1.
We're all inside.
Oh my god.
Reload.
There's kids out there.
Okay. Do you have your drone?
Yeah, here.
Pass me that sugar.
I downed one over here, not. So.
I'm going for them.
Yeah, go.
Honestly,
My grenade.
Never met a problem I couldn't
Last one down and a boom boom.
Crafting machine is close. I am crafting a better.
facts.
What's on the gold Mozambique?
I do.
Here's me shield.
I'll push out the other one.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, never mind. One sec.
If you need it. Just giving my shield a recharge.
About to go up the ramp on the north side.
Yeah.
Or I'm
No.
gonna get
Annihilated.
Or is it?
Knock one. This kid right here. He's resident. I got a self res, you guys play. Nice.
Octane's one. Holy shit, he
Oh,
fucking
and it's
played me with a nade. He's knocked though. Self-res.
Bloodhound right here on May 1. Got him.
Kill that joker. Enemy knuckle cluster. Reload.
I don't know where the last guy is on me. Flush. It's two people. The other guy's flash Octane.
We're all inside the ring.
was a pretty good jump pad, I'm not gonna lie.
Taking a moment to trail.
More. They only know about me.
Recharging my shields. Care package on high.
That kid's one.
That fuse got deleted.
The one going up the zip. Hit. Right.
Give me sight.
Oh,
Fried one.
That kid's
Really
flash
fried
on
out. We'll see if this actually does anything. I'm burning one. Knocked.
Recharge.
One got up and
Juicing me shield.
Surrounding the
I hear one looting.
He got a self-res. It was the kid I know.
We put down the last of that squad.
I'll go for on your victory.
Oh, someone's got the anvil over here. I got a flatline in my hand. Right here. He just jumped down.
Battling the enemy.
They're on this roof too. Careful.
Marking our surroundings.
Reload. Enemy squad's dead. Clown taken down.
There's the anvil.
Knuckle clusters firing. Reloading.
Scanning.
Yeah.
Taking a moment to read.
What the f was that?
That's probably the best dive trail, whatever the diving emote.
Being shot at.
On God, this is different.
Recharging.
Surviving over there.
Like bomb.
Down the hostile escort.
Replicator on its way. Enemy down.
Took out a hostile.
Down there.
Fried.
In combat.
Pocket sand.
Swaps go purple.
Knuckle cluster out.
That's a pretty good shot, actually.
He's almost broken. He's doing
Oh, he swapped to a broken.
You are the Apex champions.